Hey, good day, good day, good day, everybody. Hey, thank you for joining me, man. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am the one they call the real Glaze Gibbs. I was once the problem. Now what I'm seeking to do, right my wrong, become part of the solution. You know what? This story that I'm about to talk about is kind of sad to me because, once again, I got caught up into that street life between the age of 14 and 24. And people that get caught up into that life, they don't quite understand. Like I'm saying, what the hell is in store if you don't get out of that street life? It's going to cost you your life. It's going to cost you your freedom. It's going to cost your family a lot of pain and misery. So even right now with this situation, a 14-year-old kid, you know what I'm saying, right now, shot and killed a police officer in New Jersey on Friday. So even with that being said, what in the hell a 14-year-old kid doing out, you know what I'm saying, in the street, 6:30 in the evening with a gun? But once again, then he shot and killed a cop. His whole life, even before it got started, it's over with. Check out the clip. I'll be back.
Boy is facing murder charges tonight in the killing of a Newark police detective. Detective Joseph Escona was shot and killed on duty last night. A second Newark officer remains in the hospital and is expected to recover. Derek Waller is in Newark with the latest.
New details about the chaotic moments leading up to the murder of Newark Police Detective Joseph Escona.
We lost a true hero last night. He was part of an intelligence unit within the Newark Police Division.
The detective, part of a team working with federal law enforcement to crack down on illegal guns, responding to the corner of Carteret Avenue and Broadway around 6:30 Friday night for reports someone there had a weapon when all hell broke loose.
He didn't even get a chance to step out of the vehicle before he was struck.
A second officer who has not been identified was also shot and is recovering in the hospital. Surveillance video shows a group of young people running right around the time of the shooting. It's unclear if they were startled by the gunfire or if they were part of the group involved. Police detained 5 people for questioning. Now, a 14-year-old boy is charged with murder, attempted murder, and illegal weapons possession. Governor Phil Murphy paused for a moment of silence Saturday at this unrelated event with DOT workers. Meanwhile, police officers from across New Jersey stood in salute outside the Newark Medical Examiner's office as Detective Escona's remains were transferred to a funeral home. The 26-year-old is survived by his mother, father, and 5 siblings.
I can't imagine what his family is going through right now. I'm sure his lifelong dream was probably to be an officer.
Tracy Newell lives near the crime scene.
A 14-year-old, what is a 14-year-old doing with a gun? 14-year-olds play basketball, read books, want to be the next Michael Jordan, want to be the next scientist, not having guns and killing people who are there to serve and protect us.
And tonight, the identity of that 14-year-old murder suspect has not been revealed because he's underage. Funeral arrangements for Detective Escona have not yet been revealed. In Newark, Derek Waller, CBS News.
According to the New York Times, a 14-year-old boy had been arrested in connection with a shooting on Friday night that killed one Newark police officer and injured another. Essex County officials say on Saturday. The boy, who also was injured and charged with murder and attempted murder and possession of illegal weapon following the shooting. Theodore N. Stevens II, the Essex County prosecutor, say during a news conference on Saturday, the boy's name has not been released by the authority. And you know why his name haven't been released? Because he's underage. So once again, when you're underage, you know what, you're still somewhat protected, as far as like them revealing your name. The officer who was killed was identified on Saturday as Joseph Escona, 26, a detective who had served with the Newark Police Department for 5 years. The detective Escona died just after 2:30 a.m. on Saturday at the University Hospital, officials say. These are officers who got up yesterday morning to do their job, to go outside and make sure our street was safe. Mayor Raj J. Baraka of Newark say at the news conference. He added that gun violence, especially among teenagers, was an urgent issue in a New Jersey city. We just have to do better. I have to do a better job He say, this is not a police problem. This is our collective problem. The shooting that killed Detective Ezekiano broke out at 6:30 p.m. on Friday near the corner of Broadway and Cartridge Street, a busy intersection in the North Ward of Newark. According to Mr. Stephen, Detective Ezekiano and another Newark police officer had gone to the area to investigate a group of people who they believed was carrying a illegal gun. The two officers approached the group in a police car and was met with gunfire. Wow. So right now was what they trying to say is they didn't even get out of the car before gunshots start being fired. So once again, it's like these kids already got in their mind that they not taking it. They not going to jail. So anytime they see these officers, it doesn't matter. They consider them to be enemies. Because once again, for a 14-year-old to have that type of mindset, to start shooting, especially a cop. And right now, who to say if they really know that those guys was cop? Because if they detective, 9 out of 10, they in an unmarked car, not a police car. They in an unmarked car. And right now, they are dressed as regular people, not in uniform. So it's a good possibility that this 14-year-old that shot this and killed a cop didn't know he was a cop. But it doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, they're going to prosecute him to the highest degree. Hey, listen, folks, it's not worth it. He's going to suffer. Okay, the victim family is suffering. So this little 14-year-old kid going to suffer. His parents, grandparents, brother and sister, they all going to suffer. And he got hell to pay. Crime doesn't pay, man. There's no shortcut in life. Only thing come fast is trouble. Easy to get into, hard to get out. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. I'm the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. If I can change, anybody could change.
Oh snap, Glaze is going live.